In this video, we'll be going over everything that I bought in the year of 2022 since I became a minimalist. I'll cover every single item briefly and then I'll categorize them into a list to see how many of them were minimalist purchases and how many of them were not minimalist purchases. Alright, now I just need to go over the things that are in my room and then I can create the list. So for this video, I won't just be comparing items that I bought with my own money. I'll also be including items that were given to me as gifts, because the only difference is that I just didn't spend my own money on it, but like it's still a thing that I wanted and asked for and got. I'll also only be including items that I purchased and still have. So it's not going to be like a complete total list, everything I bought, everything I sold, whatever. It's just going to be like what I have now that I purchased before in 2022. To be honest, I actually probably sold more things than I bought in 2022. I made thousands of dollars selling things that I owned and yeah, just selling stuff like that. So through minimalism, I probably lost more than I gained. Yeah, that's sort of the whole guideline for this video. Most of the time is going to be spent on just the going over of the items. So let's jump to that now. Alright, the list is in. And I got everything on this iPad, which is very old. I promise you I did not buy this in 2022. The list was actually way shorter than I thought it would be. Clearly, the effects have made a difference. So the list is just, as I said, the things that I currently have, because like there are things I bought in 22, but then I got rid of them after becoming like a minimalist in the second half of 2022. So this is just the stuff that I kept after like becoming a minimalist, or bought after becoming a minimalist. Here's the list. First thing that's on the list, I don't know how this ended up in first. The Fejka Plants were on the list. You see a few of them behind me. Actually, I think all of them are on shot, but these I would say are a non-essential item. Yeah, they're a non-essential item. They're not really that minimalist having the plants, but they look really good. That's why I bought them. I would still buy them even though they're not really a minimalist item. Next thing on the list is my Besta storage unit. I bought an IKEA cabinet, or I didn't buy it, but like my parents did. So anyways, next thing on the list is the video light, which is what I'm using. I'm using it right now. It's right here. I'm gonna say this is a minimalist item. Most people will be like, "What? Why would you need a giant video light in your room?" The only reason why I need it is because I'm doing stuff like this right now. Like I'm making these videos. So for me, this is an essential item. So it makes the minimalist list for me personally. Next item on the list is my laundry basket. That's a minimalist item. Not much else to say. The next item on the list is like item number 5, I think, is the light cube. It's also in the background. That's not a minimalist item in my opinion, because that's just definitely not necessary. It's completely decorative. Okay, next item on the list, number 6, I think. My clothes. We bought some clothes. The list would be like twice as long if we include all of them, because like I grew, so we need to get like new clothes. I'm not really gonna get into that. That's why I just left it as clothes. It's a thing that we bought, but like I don't want to talk about it really. Next up is my gun, my airsoft gun. I bought an airsoft gun in 2022 in like March, so that was not a minimalist purchase. I don't think that's a minimalist purchase at all. But airsoft is a great sport, and I only played it twice, and then kept the gun in my room for a year. Next item on the list, the SD card reader for taking the SD card out of this camera and putting the video on my computer. That's essential. That's a minimalist item for me personally, not other people, but I needed it. It's also a docking station, and I got it for $30 from my dad. Next up, my Airsoft Helmet, which has somehow become a decorative item and not an item that I actually use, which is wrong, but that's not a minimalist item as well, goes with the gun. Okay, next item on the list is my empty MacBook Air. That was an essential item because my old MacBook was, I think it was 9 years, but this year it'd be 10 years old, which is crazy. Like that's really old. But I went from a MacBook Pro to a MacBook Air because I could not afford a MacBook Pro, because I don't have the money for that. But I got that computer. That was an essential item because I needed a computer powerful enough to edit videos from this camera. And also I needed to load like more than one tab on Google Chrome, because my old one only loaded like 1.5 tabs usually, so. Next up on the list is the car blueprint posters up there. I got those for free from my dad. They used to be down here, but on the other wall. I got them from him to decorate my room, and I think they look pretty good. Not a minimalist item though. Okay, also on the list, I don't even know what we're on. We're on like number 11 or something. But next thing, the keyboard for my computer. I got this one for Christmas. It was a very nice Christmas present. I think it's essential so that I can type. It's like a half essential item because like I do have a keyboard on my laptop, which I could use, but like the keyboard being there makes it easier to maneuver. So I think it's essential. I think it's a minimalist item. I also got a safe. I got this safe for free. Yeah, so I got a safe and it's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's not a minimalist item because like I don't really need a safe in my room. Sunglasses. I got a pair of sunglasses from Walmart one time. That's a minimalist item. I needed a good pair of sunglasses. Actually, they're not good, but I needed a pair, and I have them now. Next up, I got a survival knife for Christmas as well, which is not a minimalist item because I already had a knife, but I wanted a second one which was bigger. I got a mouse. Hold this one up. I don't even need to do B-roll for this. Okay, this is the mouse. It's very small. It's not that small. Actually, like, it's a good size. I like this mouse a lot. This is a minimalist item because I need a mouse to maneuver my hand quicker on the computer when I'm on the go and I'm working and I'm doing these things. I also got a Settlers of Catan board game for my birthday, which I've played 4 or 5 times now, and it's my favorite board game, and I got the big box edition, and it's not a minimalist purchase, but I'm still happy that I got it. Next up, I got this mouse pad. This mouse pad's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Or it's not even a mouse pad, it's a desk pad. I don't know why I wrote mouse pad, it's called a desk pad. Desk pads are better than mouse pads in my opinion. I like it, and it's just like, it's a nice wrist rest and a mouse pad, and it looks very good on my desk, so it separates it a bit. Okay, very last item on the list. I got a book called the Atomic Habits book. I would recommend that you read the Atomic Habits book. It was a good book, and it helped me learn some things. Let me see if I missed anything. I missed something. You know what I missed? That was not, there's a bonus item. I got a pencil holder from the dollar store for like $3, like this metal thing. Wait, actually no, this is a double bonus item. Double bonus item order. I got a pencil holder and I got these file holders, and they're all this like metal mesh material, and one was from the dollar store and the other 2 file holders were from IKEA. So they don't really go together, but I just set them together, which is fine because it's like the same thing. So I may have missed a few things on this list that are around my room because like I made this list kind of quickly. So I may have missed just a few items. You can say if I missed it, if you think I missed something that you've seen in one of my previous videos. But like, I might have just gotten that before 2022, or what else would it be? Or maybe I'm like borrowing it and it's not actually mine, but like it stays in my room. Yeah, you might put a few more items, just a few more items on your list if you're like an adult and you actually have to do things with your money. But I don't, so that was my list. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like. If you want to see more of my things on YouTube, then you can subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 100, the big 100. I will do a 100 subscriber special. I promise. I'm gonna do something special for that. I don't know what yet. Alright.